Acid Blues by
The Megaphonic Thrift.
The Megaphonic Thrift. Yeah.
Megaphonic Tectonic. I quite like the Megaphonic. I like that song.
Yeah, I'm glad. That was the first time James heard it, so he's empathetic with you, the listeners. About that. What did you think of that song, listeners? Did you like it?
What do you think of that?
Answer it now. Now.
Okay. We realised this is the last. This is our last show of the semester. So we've written a list of things for you to do whilst we're away.
Yeah.
For the holidays.
Don't worry, guys. You can still remain funky gentleman or gentle lady while you're on this 4-week break. What are you doing in your 4-week break, James?
I'm hitchhiking to Morocco on the 20th for Leeds Hitch. For Link Community Development, so that's going to be exciting.
I'm going to be licking stamps and putting them in post boxes.
Just the stamps.
Just the stamps.
Just licked stamps.
Yeah.
That'll mess up a whole load of people's posts.
You've anti-establishment much? Hey-o! Get a load of this guy. What's he doing? Putting stamps in areas?
Grandmothers all over the country will be getting anthrax, and politicians will be getting...
They won't know what's going on. They'll be
thank you letters.
This is a minor inconvenience. They won't like it.
They won't like it
at all.
But yeah, we've written a list here. Do you wanna read off the first one?
Yeah.
On our little list. He's put a bed.
Yeah.
on.
So I've put a bed on. It's very quiet. Oh, there we go.
There is.
I'll turn it down a little
View.
bit. It's a bit ominous for what we're doing. But things to do when we're not here. Cover your ears in anchovy butter. You'll find the sounds remarkably similar.
You can take out the bins. It always needs doing.
You could take a... Oh no, you read that one. Wean your dog off caffeine.
Put alphabetized stickers all over your face and person.
Go to a record store and take all of the vinyls out of the wallets. Then put all the vinyls in different wallets. It'll be hilarious, trust me. Because they won't know what they'll buy, like Prince, and they'll get Run DMC. They'll be like, what is going on?
What I like about that is that it's a much closer musical, they're much closer musically than another choice you could
Well,
have
I mean,
made.
you're going to be in the hip-hop section, I'm assuming, which Prince wouldn't be.
You can only mix up vinyl within genre sections.
Yeah, don't be crazy. Don't be a
go
jerk.
mental.
Don't be jerkzilla.
I've written here, you can bake a Methodist. Take about 45 minutes in the oven.
Yeah, sprinkle...
About 140.
Sprinkle some faith in there for extra kick.
Yeah. And it says here, eat a whole box of Ritz.
And?
Then blame it on your cat.
There you go! They'll be like, did you eat those Ritz? I'm not annoyed, I'd just like to know because I wanted to eat them. Cat
Ritz
did.
biscuits.
Yeah, what else?
Oh.
You could eat the Ritz Hotel if you're jerkzilla. That's the
I
only
thought you were
person
saying
who could
like
eat.
a writ, like W-R-I-T, like a dictum.
Oh, that's another thing you can do. Eat the works of W.B. Yeats, and then when you throw up, you'll be
Yeats?
spewing out Yeats.
That's an interesting way you said that.
It's up in some... got no excuse.
Keats and Yeats.
I just said it wrong.
Keats and Yeats.
Just
yeah.
eat Yeats' work, and then when you sort of burp, you'll be burping up poetry. Like, oh, somebody say, oh, second coming! That's what you'll have.
No, I managed to hold that one in.
Well done. It was a tiny little vowel that came out.
This is very creepy music.
I know, this is the music that we should have done for Sci-Fi Mystery Theatre.
Yeah, this is Brian Eno and the Stars. That
Eno, Brian Eno, who's that man? It's Brian Eno. Brian Eno was, of course, the keyboard player in Roxy Music for the first album, and then went on to produce some fantastic ambient music that you're listening to now, and also what I would conceive of as David Bowie's his best albums, the 70s Berlin trilogy, I think was his finest work. Heroes is one of my top 5 favourite albums, if you were wondering, James. Were you wondering?
I was wondering. Should we play some Eno?
This is Eno.
Yeah, but we've got Eno. Needle in the Camel's Eye by Eno.
Yes, okay. Let's do my novelty single. Novelty single, because I mentioned Bowie. And then we'll play my novelty single, then Needle in the Camel's Eye, then we'll do Sci-Fi Period Theatre, and then I think we're done.
I think we are.
Yeah, it's by David Bowie. It's for fans of Bowie. You'll already know this. For people who know Bowie, you might know this. And for people who don't know who David Bowie is, you probably shouldn't listen to this.
Where have you been living?
Well, yeah, that for one. This was his first single, and it was a bomb. It really didn't work very well. And then they re-released it with Ziggy Stardust, which is his most successful album, and it got to number 6. And then they re-released it again. Didn't even get in the chart. I'll let you enjoy this. Have you already listened to this?
A snippet.
This is The Laughing Gnome, David Bowie. I don't think we need to listen to all of it, but we'll certainly listen to some. That was Laughing Gnome. If you like it, or you fancy listening to it a bit more, I certainly approve of you if you enjoy that. It's one of my hot points to sort of become my friend. If you say, "Oh, what music are you into?" Well, I really like The Laughing Gnome. You have to talk like this as well. I don't know what anyway, so that was David Bowie, and now it's Needle in the Camel's Eye by
Brian Eno.
Brian!
He was obviously a collaborator with David Bowie.
He doesn't care how it's pronounced, he said in one interview, and in the other interview he said, "Stop asking me this question!" I don't know, I'm paraphrasing.
This is Eno.
Yeah.
Who did he produce and they sounded really bad?
U2?
Yeah, but he's good otherwise.
Brian Eno!
This is Needle in the Camel's Eye from an album called Here Come the Warm Jets, which is Brian Eno. That was Brian Eno with Needle in the Camel's Eye from Here Come the Warm Jets. And we were just saying that we got some news in. It wasn't Beauty that killed the Beast. It was lymphoma, I think.
Yeah.
And just to remind you, this is LSRFM. This is the Radiator Club, the show that's sexy but not sexist.
Racy but not racist.
Not racist.
We're not racist. Now, sci-fi period theatre, episode 4, Attack of the Peasants.
On Spaceship Pemberley, Darcy is flying on a long journey of leisure. We join our hero and companion, Mr. Pompidou, as they collect their logs for the day.
Darcy's log. Day 53 of our grand space tour. The ship's captain, myself, has been enjoying the views of nothingness. To be away from the sordid fields and countryside of planet Austenia, with the rolling monotony, and to embrace the cold and ever-stretching blanket of space. As always, I am accompanied by my good friend and colleague, Mr. Pompidou.
Pompidou's log. Day 53 and 2 minutes of our grand space tour. The other ship's captain, I have been making sure the plebs are repairing the ship. Why could one imagine being stranded due to the fault of someone's shoddy work, man? It doesn't bear to be considered.
Crash!
What the devil was that?
Pompidou! A peasant destructor ship on the starboard bow!
Good heavens, poor show, I shan't be doing with it. Right then, let's talk to these ruffians.
Let's! The peasants are heard over the speaker system. Oh, hello, governors. Sorry to leave a bother to yourself, but you wouldn't happen to have any spare fuel and water. My family and I have run out, and we may starve if we don't have any. I mean, it's really terrible. We might die. It would be horrible if that were to happen as a scenario. It's worse than I imagined. Look how hideous they are. How common. They must be peasants. Oh, I'll have you know, sir. We're the middle class, good sir.
Even worse. The dreaded nouveau riche. Darcy, fire all lasers. Burn them out of the sky.
Right away, Pompidou. Servant! A servant comes along. I have a name. It's Stephen. There's no time! Quickly, blast these paupers before they infect us all! Being poor isn't a disease, my lord, and they seem perfectly respectful.
Did we hire you for your medical opinions, or because your family is doomed to live out the rest of its existence in servitude, Stephen? That's, well, yes. That's right. Now fire! With the terror of social consciousness defeated, our heroes return to their pleasure cruise in the unending fathom of space? What will they find, and where will they picnic? Find out this and more in the next episode of Sci-Fi Period Theatre.